What if everything you thought you knew turned out to not be true? What if things that you thought were true became false? Conspiracies are all around us, and although the government will try to silence us, some of these conspiracies will reach the public. I am here to tell of four of the most secret of these conspiracies, ones that some government officials don't even know. Listen to my stories, and if you believe it, spread the word. I will start by talking about one of the more well-known conspiracies, the moon. Ever since the 1969 moon landing, conspiracists everywhere have questioned, does the moon really exist? Take a better look at that photo. Notice the water below? There's no reflection. Clearly the moon should give a reflection, but it's not there. Kinda fishy. In fact, upon closer inspection, you realize the moon's not even in the picture. Here is another picture that I found. I don't remember the moon being that big, nor do I recall America being a giant mass of lava and fire. That's strike two for the moon. Here is a photo from the 1969 moon landing. At first, I didn't see it either, but upon closer inspection, you can clearly see Bigfoot in the background. And I think we all know, Bigfoot only lives on Earth, not the moon. I believe that should put the moon myths to rest for a very long time, till some government spin doctors will try to claim otherwise. The next conspiracy will rock your very core as I go into detail about how lobsters are planning to overthrow the human race. Here's a file photo of Satan. Do you see it? Let me zoom in a bit. How about now? Let's zoom in on the eye even more. There, in the pupil. Satan is a lobster. As shown in this picture taken by an amateur photographer, we can see the lobsters have adapted to speech. Lobsters have even started to take over the media. But we can't let that happen. Weather satellites have pinpointed where lobster terrorist bases are primarily located. They are marked by these red X's in these ocean things. What we need to do is simply dry up all the oceans, for only after that will the world finally be safe and happy. The next conspiracy is even more public and will probably even affect you. The myth is that Microsoft isn't biased towards either political party. The truth is that Microsoft is largely Republican. Here's a photo from Microsoft's standby window. Using present-day technology, we can see what is really trying to be said. And when we delve deeper, we find that the background is actually made of a large number of composite pictures of President George W. Bush. My last conspiracy bust is on such a grand scale that it dates back to the origin of mankind. Darwin was not right, and neither were the Christians. Humans started out on Mars. More recently, they are beginning to find water on Mars. That's because there was. Humans started out on Mars, but the water started to dry up. They looked to Earth for a new place to live, but as you all know, Earth was inhabited by some of the most ferocious of dinosaurs. The Mars humans used nuclear bombs to clear it out. Just bam, 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 till every last dinosaur was dead. They flew down to Earth and crash-landed on the surface, but they forgot one key thing: nuclear radiation. The radiation began to affect their very genetic makeup in some sort of reverse evolutionary type of way, until they were all cavemen. They didn't make it back to that ape thing. This explains why we have yet to find the missing link between men and apes, and also some of the unexplained things in the world such as the pyramids, Stonehenge, and other other things modern science cannot describe. I hope these explanations will help make things a lot clearer and streak-free.
Like with Windex. Smell that fresh pine scent. Available at your local supermarket stores everywhere.